fix it for my computer. Waar is de sleutel? Zak er even erin. Dat ik het niet meer doe, hè. Je bent bezig. Hi, Monica. Hi, Luis. Buenas tardes. Hi, Mike from San Diego. How is the temperature there, Mike? Hi, Salim. Hi, Martha. Hi, Ellen, and everyone. We're 3 minutes early, so we can wait a little bit. In the week of July 12th, there is a mini convention, an online mini convention in Tokyo. Tokyo. Here is Tokyo. So feel free to subscribe. I have put a link on my Facebook page about it. It's about 30 euro for a whole week of fun, kind of, right? Drawing fun. $75 degrees, Mike. I hope that's not Celsius, but if it's Fahrenheit, it's not that hot, right? I thought it was warmer in California. Now, 75, I think that's very kind, very nice temperature. Ten people. It's not even 9 o'clock, but it's almost 9 o'clock. So I'm going to put the slide again. 24 is the night temperature, Mike. I have no idea how much that is in Celsius. I can calculate, but a little bit difficult. Divided by 9, multiplied by 5. It's kind of 50. So the first person we're going to draw, because it's 9 o'clock, the first person we're going to draw is Chris. This is an artist, and you can find him on Instagram, I think, under the name Lord Sith from Star Wars, I think, Lord Sith. But he's an artist I just know for a short while. And for your interest, the shouting, I'm not killing children, they're just playing outside. Okay, here we go. Weekly YouTube session. So, are you ready to draw, guys? Hi, Jack. Good to see you. Or to almost see you, right? Yep. Good, Monica. Monica, maybe you already drew everybody. Servus aus Wien. Hallo Birgit. Guten Abend. I always think it's a little bit strange when I see servus. It means slave in Latin, right? You had other things to do, of course. That's normal. I'm happy you can make some free time to come here. Servus aus Wien. This guy has kind of a big chin. Hi René, alles oké? Over de grens met Nederland. Hi Deepak. Alles oké in Nederland. Everything okay in Holland. I think I have some fun models today. Maybe this is the most normal person, but he's not a model, he's an artist. So I'm happy he volunteered to be drawn by us. Hi, David. Bonjour, Ian. At least I'm here. Well, that's a good thing. It didn't work last time, or were you here? I don't remember. I'm so sorry. $14 people is nice to start with. So it's funny because this time I scheduled it earlier and now you're here. That's a good one. It's crazy how much energy these children have outside. Birgit, did you see the link on my website about the digital mini convention in Japan? Chihiro, yeah, that's how I know it. I just made my payment, so yeah, Xi is tutoring, but I think the hour of Xi's talking is kind of a difficult hour for Europeans. But maybe they record it, I don't know. Could be. But anyway, I'm joining. I paid, so I go for it. Japanese time doesn't fit in my normal life. Yeah, for people who work, it's a little bit difficult. I know, I know. You're absolutely right. 7 hours difference. Good news, guys. It's starting to rain. I have some background music for you. So let's make some selection here. Anyway, I know some Americans will participate at the Japanese Minicon. Could be interesting, but I think the hour is better for them than for us in Europe. Like this competition would be 5 a.m. in Vienna. Yeah, I don't think I will be able to draw anything at 5 a.m. No, no, no. But anyway, I'm never very keen to participate in stuff that I have to hurry. So way too early. Yeah, exactly. Way too early. Hi, Paco. How are you doing? Good to have you here. That's good to know. Alan, I'm managing to reach a pace today that I can starting to catch up to. That's great. Well, tell me if I'm too slow, okay? At a certain moment, I might lose my tempo, but then, guys, you have to tell me, okay? Not every day is the same, so. Your pace is perfect for me because I can follow easily what you are doing. That means I'm slow, right? Fortunately, it's not a speed competition. Hi, Bill. I'll be following along with markers today. Sorry I'm late. That's okay. But the first drawing is almost finished. Okay. Just give me a little bit more character here around the eye. A little bit darker. Same with the nose. Okay, guys, I think this is almost it. So we can go to the next one, and the next one is a woman. Okay. Let's see. This one. Okay. I think I'm following the list that I presented in the photos. So there are two funny things about this person. It's the global shape of the head. It's kind of very triangular or something, or pyramidal, upside down pyramid. And then we have the teeth also. It looks like she's biting in her lower lip. So maybe we try to do that. Hey, Monica, are the kids playing in the rain? No, it stopped raining actually. It stopped raining. Sorry about that. No, they're playing on the street with the rest of the children on the street here. They are playing outside a lot. So So we are going to pull the upper lip forward. And then we have two buck teeth, big buck teeth, kind of, right? So we are exaggerating the hair a little bit, makes it a little bit more funny. So maybe this is enough as a sketch. Everybody's so silent, I hear myself breathing. I have to bring this eye a little bit higher. I made a mistake. So, and nice ear. Oh my God, somebody pushed a needle in her ear. Wow. Jesus, why do people do that? Pew, pew, pew. Am I still streaming? I don't even know because it's so silent. It was never that silent in my real classes. What did I do wrong? Difficult face. Yeah. Crick, crick, crick. Difficult face. Yeah, well. Big forehead, curvy forehead, small chin, very small chin, protruding lip, big skull compared to the rest of the face. She has kind of a small face, actually. Her hair is a challenge. Yeah. I would say her hair is a mess. But yeah, it's a little bit difficult because you have to draw the lines in the shape of how the hair is growing, the direction. Otherwise, it's not going to be well, I think. The model could enter a post apocalyptic movie. Yeah, she could. But they made so many of them. I'm really sick and tired of all these movies. They're all about the same thing. Once there was a big war and everything was destroyed, except a few people who led the resistance against flying robots. Yeah, I want her to. I mean, the color should be a little bit pale. Um, and I will add some red on it, but more as a contrast than as the real car. It's not. It will be not the real car. I wonder if the lips should be red or not in this case. Maybe just a little bit more colorful, but maybe not red. Let's try this. The good thing is that you can still change all your colors, right? Not so bad. Dag Okay. Oh, the resistance against some evil cartoonist. Yeah, that we didn't have that one yet, right? That's correct. Thank you, George. I'm just trying some things. That's the good thing here. We don't have to give this drawing to somebody. We can just try and play. Luis Alexis Garcia, from my view, I didn't see a big mouth. Did you draw it by fun? Well, I saw the that she's biting her lower lip with these teeth, so I had to enlarge it to get this result. But I don't think it's a bad exaggeration because I think I have the likeness. And Louis, it's also possible to do this because her face is kind of small, you know. But you know, with caricature, you make a decision, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. But I think this time it was not so bad. So this is it, I think. A little bit pale. That's okay. I like that. Overall, it's okay. Maybe I have to add a little bit shading here. Add it. So that's number two. And let's go to number three. And number three might be this gentleman. So let's try to find a nice shape to start with and what is that? Just the beginning. Try to find something here. This is kind of a funny eye. Let's try to make it a little bit more, give it some more expression. This is too low. This is an interesting fight. I think we're getting somewhere. I need a little bit more space at the top. I like the yellow color. It's a very bright color. So, something like this. Maybe I want to get the forehead a little bit higher. Maybe. So let's start here with the expression of the eyes. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, well, you're welcome. That's why we're here, right? This guy's mouth is actually funny. There is a lot to see. You can draw something that looks like it a little bit, but it's always better to try and make it as real as possible. We don't draw just anything. George, I'm still amazed at how quickly you can find what you have to exaggerate in the drawing. The secret must be really in the beer. Well, so far it's just coffee. Maybe later. I think when you, for instance, like let's consider the website Earth's World, where I took these photos. No, maybe not this one. I don't know. But when you browse through all these photos, then something happens because then you see all the differences between these faces way better, way quicker, faster than when you just study one face. So when you browse and look at many faces after one another, I think you can enhance your skill to see it faster indeed. Yeah. It's like when you do live gig. When you do a live gig, you have the same thing. You see a person, and 5 minutes later, you see another person, and it's getting easier at a live gig to make the exaggerations than when you're sitting in your studio and doing a commission. Because all these people come after one another, and then you see the differences between all these people. So I think it's very useful just to watch photos. Browsing photos is actually the right thing you should do. Browsing. Not so much studying one person or two person, but browsing through a file with a lot of photos, that helps a lot. That is one of Court's exercises that he suggests doing contrasting face shapes to developing a stronger sensibility. Yeah, I think you can develop it without drawing, just by watching. You don't have to draw everybody. Just watch. Okay, this guy's a long nose. This guy's chin is protruding. Oh, this one doesn't have a chin. That way it goes faster than that you have to draw everything. And actually, it's the first time that I say this, but it might be true. Learning to Draw Without Drawing. A good title for a book. No, it's not. Like a diet without, I would say, like a diet without eating. Rolly, Alan, I usually am studying people's faces when watching TV and try to assess what makes that person distinct. Yeah, that's a good thing. But I think really quickly browsing is even better. But what you do is really good. Martha, do you usually make the forehead small? Well, not always. It depends. If they have a big forehead, I make it bigger, but this is not a big forehead because, and when you cover the person's forehead, in this case, for example, when you cover his forehead, you still have the same face. So actually, you can make it smaller because it's kind of meaningless in the caricature. You can make it smaller. If it is really important, you can make it bigger, but it happens sometimes that you can make it bigger. Uh, but I think sometimes it's too big. Like some artists think, okay, this guy is bald, so I have to make his forehead bigger. No, that's not true, right? Okay, let's do the yellow shirt. I want it to be yellow, yellow, yellow. Pew, pew, pew. That's a nice contrast. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Maybe I will add a little bit reddish color in this face anyway. Just a little bit of airbrush, not too much. Just a little bit. Mm-hmm. George, another victim of the evil cartoonist. Yeah, but he might go into the resistance. Why not a big forehead in this case? Even the nose. I don't understand why you write even the nose. I don't think he has a big forehead. He has a big nose and a big mouth, but not a big forehead. Because I made the decision to exaggerate in the lower part of the face and not the skull, because the skull is kind of not important in this case. It has no expression. Right? Okay, that's about it for this guy. Wrong layer, wrong color. I really don't see a big forehead. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. And the next one is another woman. And the woman has a very funny face, I think. Thank you, George. It's normal that we all see different things, so it's okay what Louis says, but we all see different things. And at the end, there is, well, there are two goals we have to try to achieve. That is a likeness and is kind of funny caricature, right? But we still need the likeness. So in this case, I think Louis would give her a big forehead. Actually, I just give her a little bit long forehead, but not a wide forehead. I think I see more something like a long chin, and the eyes somewhere here on the side, and the ears somewhere there. So I'm trying to build up first the whole thing, and I don't fall into details first. And she has kind of a long forehead, but because I make it narrow, it looks taller, right? Higher. Her eyes here. And she has kind of a crooked nose, I think. And then her neck goes like that. It's a little bit the other direction. I don't like that. I have to find something else. I want to keep her thin. Okay. Okay. Let's see what I have to do with these eyes, because I say they're on the side, but they have to fit in the face, right? And they're a little bit like, well, a little bit, a whole lot of bit like almost Eastern eyes, right? Asian eyes, almost. She might be a mix. Hi, Gokhan. Monica, she's adorable, however she is. Yeah, I think she's still adorable. She has sweet expression. So I don't think I'm I'm going to ruin that expression. Some people would, and that's the good right of every caricature artist, but I will probably not do that in this case. Whoever she is. Yeah, I don't know her. They're from. Where did I get this face? No, it's from. It's not from Earth's World. It's from Sketchy. Earth's World has totally different lighting. Here we go. Oop. Could you please talk about how, when one area is exaggerated, there has. Martha? There's something in your sentence that I don't understand. Could you please talk about how, when one area is. Well, I think I understand what you say. It's about compensation, Um, when you make, basically, it's when you make one thing bigger, the other one has to be smaller. Otherwise, the face doesn't fit anymore. The puzzle won't fit anymore. to be a compromise in the other, in another. Yeah, it's about giving and taking. If you make a big nose, you cannot make the eyes big and the chin big and everything big, because then I mean, then you're just making a big portrait. Right? If you make something big, you have to make the other thing smaller. That's how you keep the likeness, and that's how you can, how should I say, fit everything together in one shape, because otherwise it doesn't fit anymore. That's not good. No good. Could you please talk about that in your current drawing? Well, if I understand you well, what I see in this drawing is a long shape for the head, right? Long and narrow. So I have to get everything in it. So I see a long face with a long chin and the eyes on the sides. And I think that's already enough. I mean, you don't need to do 20 things to get a good caricature. It's better to make a few choices. You know what I mean? So, wait, I have to draw these glasses first before I keep talking. What I want to say is, when you make a long chin, it's normal that the rest seems smaller, right? So, actually, when I give her a small chin and I don't change the rest, actually, it seems as if I am changing the rest, because I only make her chin longer. That's why I say that you don't need to have many things that you have to exaggerate. Only a few is enough. Because if you exaggerate one thing, the other things will be exaggerated in the other way, even if you draw them at the normal size. And once you feel the global shape that you need, actually all the rest is just filling in, you know? Sometimes you have to push a little bit to get everything inside this shape, like here, these wrinkles around the mouth. But usually it goes well. Hi, Joe. Finally made it to one of your live events. Happy you're here, Joe. It's been a while. Eh? I mean, since we know each other. Thank you, Martha. I think I have to adjust the eyebrow a little bit. She looks too angry. She has the sweet expression that Monica advised me. So this is sweeter. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult with the eyebrows and it's very kind of sensitive matter, but it's easy to fix usually. Yeah, many years. I still remember the drawing I made of you and your son, right? It was kind of 2003, 2004 when I did that. Yeah, long. They are prized possession of ours. Well, thank you. I, I still I still see the drawing I made of your son, and actually, I think I would still like it. I mean, it was a profile, I think, but still, this time I liked it. He had great hair. I'm getting tired. Joe, yeah, there were profiles. You were working on one of your books at the time. You asked for a few angles of photos for you to choose from. Yeah, I remember. I'm I'm sorry I couldn't finish the book. I had great plans, but it was a lot of work actually, and maybe I overestimated my how should I say my stamina. I visited some artists to do that in Italy, in Germany, Spain. I visited some people. That was nice, but I never finished it, which is a little bit stupid. I still have the digital thing of the what I started, but I don't think it will ever get finished. I don't know if you guys see this, but I see something bluish, just a little bit. And maybe it's fun to give the eyes the same blue color in this case. I thought maybe my nose was too big for the page. Yeah, you're why I couldn't finish it. It's your fault, Joe. It's your fault. It was ready, but the publisher said, "This page is too big, I cannot print it." That's funny. Could have been a full net page. Yeah. Something like Al Jaffe does, right? Yeah, I still remember really well these drawings. How come? I don't know. You were doing contest. Yeah, I know. The page. Hi, David. Thank you very much for this session. I won't have time to draw the last ones, but I enjoyed doing three of them. Very cool to look at your choices of distortion and compare to mine's. Well, we all make different ones, different choices. Um, some are good, some are bad. That's why we have to draw a lot to make the right choices, or try to make the right choices. Thanks for being here. Anyway. Mm, it's too red. That's better. This way the ears seem more behind. Okay, I think I'm going to the last one, and that's maybe one of these faces that people have been waiting for. And then they see he's not that easy. No, maybe he is. I don't know yet. Cup of coffee. I need a cup of coffee. Well, this guy looks as if he has been taking something wrong or drinking something wrong. So in this case, I am definitely not going to give him a big skull. I'm giving, yeah, I will be giving him hair that's kind of hanging somewhere, right? Smoking something. Yeah. Well, I don't know these things so well, Monica. Thanks for informing us. Martha, thank you for your service to the caricature community. Oh, thank you. Would love to see the book when you finish it, and please finish it. I have sketching is fun. Thank you for buying, Martha. Thank you so much. Maybe that was at a convention. Maybe, I don't know. Too bad America will not be possible this year. But, hi, medium chaya. What is medium chaya? That's also sounds like somebody who has been smoking a lot. Medium chaya. It starts looking like it, but maybe I have to add a little bit. I mean, make his face a little bit longer. Because he has kind of an outspoken mouth, kind of, right? Like this lip, for example. Maybe well, he has a beard, but he has also a short lip, short lip, short chin. So maybe I am not going to bring the chin lower or just a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Martha, he has a small forehead. Ah, yeah, we agree. Well, I think it's also a small forehead because of the angle of the photograph. So if you draw his hair, try to get the curly waves. Don't make it like straw. And of course, this eye is going to be so important, you know. Such a thing, maybe. So these interesting people, you find them on Sketchy. Well, he's posing because I saw other photos of him. He likes to get these crazy poses, but these are kind of the right poses. Some people making a strange face. I mean, a face that's not interesting to draw, but this guy is still interesting. So that's nice. Small forehead. Yeah, exactly. This is not interesting what I'm doing, right? So I'm going to make it a little bit higher, this shoulder, so there is a little bit more expression in the body. Something like that. Okay. Wrong layer. Oh no, wrong color. It looks like Procreate you're using. Yeah, sure. I don't recognize the magnifying glass tool. You're using magnifying glass tool. Hi, Tony. Which magnifying glass tool do you mean? I just use my fingers, right? Tell me again, Martha, what you mean? Because I don't use magnifying glass tools. It's just moving with your fingers, right? Joe, is your black now on a new layer? Yeah, sure. Here you see it. No secrets. So layer one is the sketch layer, see? And the black layer is this one. And afterwards, but I can do it now, I make a layer between these two, and then there I put the color. See? I hope that's clear, Joe. Monica, any good tips on drawing messy hair? Well, I think you have to draw what you see a little bit, right? Just like this, and then, well, this, not so good. I should have drawn this first, but okay. So you have to draw all these packages of hair where they're really going. You don't have to draw all the hair, but at least, well, I think it's a good thing to draw them in the right direction. See? Not finished yet. I look at myself in the morning every day, but not. No, okay. Martha, it looks like when you'd finished the drawing, you were checking certain areas with a tool I didn't recognize. You mean like this? I don't exactly know what you mean because I just rotate and resize and whatever with my fingers. Maybe, Monica, you can use one of these special hair brushes that they sell. Right? Alan, I find his eyes comical, very expressive, each doing their own thing. Yeah, that's right. They're not doing the same thing. Martha, no, no. Monica, no, I have to shave. Okay. Really, if you select the color in the artwork itself, it gives you a look of the magnifying glass. Oh, maybe that's what you mean. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see what I'm doing. Okay. I take a color, right, Martha? You see this color, and maybe this is what you saw? I don't know. Maybe. Good idea, Rini. Maybe that's the one. So if that's the case, Martha, it's just that I push my finger on the screen. I keep it there until this circle pops up, and then I can see the right color, what I'm looking for. Right? Alan, there are actually free paintable hairbrushes, both Photoshop and Procreate. You can check it even through YouTube. Check it out, Monica. I'm not going to. There is a hairbrush included in Procreate. Not bad, but I think maybe it's better to use this when you do kind of or try to do some kind of a finished piece. These still are sketches, right? So I don't need these hair imitation brushes because they lose a lot of character, I think, when you use it. That could have been it, Martha. Yeah. So Rini, thank you. Monica, I use Clip Studio Paint, but I like drawing the lines. Me too. Especially when you have thick and thin. It's so fun, you know. It makes your drawing more dynamic, and it's a skill. So I think instead of using these fake brushes, you better develop the skills to push and to lift your brush and get thick and thin where you want it. What am I doing? Okay. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Now I see it. Fortunately, I'm not drawing on the sketch layer. Oh my God. That's what happens when you try to explain things. So now, Joe, I switch the sketch layer off, kind of, or make it invisible, and I make the color layer between the sketch layer and the ink layer. So just basically, I put it under the ink layer. Right? He looks kind of orange. That's a challenge, right? Monica. Oh, Alan first. Are you referring to tapering and pressure sensitivity? Yeah, I think it's very important to do that, right? Monica, exciting moments when we find out when we're on the wrong layer. Oh, yeah. But I was lucky. I was just lucky. I could have been drawing on the sketch layer, on the blue layer, then I would have to restart or something, or just give up. These are exciting times. I admit I was just lucky. But I have to, well, I think I was a little bit distracted by trying to explain these layers, and I didn't watch out enough. Pah! Martha, well, I'm getting inspired to get on my iPad and sketch. Yeah, you should do that. Hi, Jill. Nice to see you from Brazil, Jill. Hi, Bill. It happens to me. I start getting in the habit of locking the layers when I change. Yeah, I should do that. But, you're right. I should do that. But hey, the drawing gets less excited when you do that. No, it doesn't. Alan, nice to see you, Jill. Alan, in Procreate, is there the possibility of isolating the layer? I sometimes do that with Photoshop. What do you mean, isolating the layer? Can you be a little bit more specific? That's not good. Isolating the layer. Still thinking about what you want to say. It means you make only that layer you're working on visible and hiding what you're not using. Sure. Well, I switched off the sketch layer, didn't I? But not when I'm drawing the black lines yet. And I could lock it. Locking it seems to be the safest way. Right? I have a 12-year-old here, and she's much more consequent with the layers than I am. She even gives them names. time has come that I have to learn from her. Monica, using an alpha mascara. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's possible. Of course. But you know, I only make simple drawings, so I even like to draw in one layer. Joe, your beautiful pencil cross-hatching is a bit different when you use Procreate. Of course, it's different, but it is different. But, well, different doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, I like to do it as well, digitally. Yeah, you know, it's something different, and sometimes doing something different makes you enhance your skills, right? So I know what you mean. It's not the same thing. It doesn't look like pencil, actually. He looks like a suffering Madonna, yeah. Like, oh, I still have to take the Christ of the cross, right? What is this? Hej Bert, goed dat je er bent, jongen. Oops. Martha, do you have this live chat same time every week? Well, it used to be a half an hour later, but I made it earlier because, well, it's a summer vacation and the children are up anyway. So I know 9 o'clock is better for some people than 9:30 or even later. So, but yeah, normally it should be this hour approximately. But I always announce it on Facebook and Instagram. Jack, another great session. And thank you for that. Thank you, Jack, for being here. It was very nice that you came. Yeah, I know I'm running over time, but sometimes it doesn't really matter, right? When you have a good time or something. I just want to watch some of the last Kingdom new series after this. so I don't care. So. Good night, Jack. Good night, Jack. Okay, guys, I think this is about it. I could continue, but oops. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Joe, I'll post my version on Instagram when it's done. That's very good. Jill, very impressive. Thank you. Amazing caricature. Monica, have a good night. Thank you for coming, Monica, again. See you next time, I hope. Martha, I get my invites through YouTube. Don't get the Facebook or Instagram ones. Well, you have to watch my Instagram or Facebook. I don't send invites. Okay. Thank you, Bart. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Birgit. Oida. Oida, oida, oida. Ronald. Thank you. And good night. Thanks, Mark. Very kind of you guys. Merci, Agnès, que tu étais ici. Une bonne soirée. Martha, thank you. You're very kind. Merci, Agnès. Okay, I'm going. Bye-bye. I'm going to do my trick again. Dun, 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 dun.